Alright YouTube, how's it going? Buster here. Don't usually normally do a video, more than one video a week, but I'm going to do it. I'm doing this because I'm going to add this to my, I'm putting this up for sale, so I'm going to put this video in for whoever views the ad. So what we've got here is a Chinese crafted Squire Affinity, one of the original Affinities before they changed them. Originally it should have the small tuners. I've jogged it out and put full size on it. You can take this off if you really wanted to. This is just vinyl. Under here says Squire Affinity and stuff. It's printed on the back of the neck as well, the ear, and on the body, so it is, if you took it apart, it is an Affinity, it is a Squire Affinity. The only original parts of it is going to be the neck and the body. I've fitted the full size tuners, blackened the headstock. It's a sort of high mass bridge. These pickups are obviously not Squire pickups. Don't know where I got these from, but I wanted it to match the humbucker that I put in it. So what this is if you put a guitar lead in here, it's basically a pbass. So you've got your volume, tone, but you can also plug in another lead in here into another amp, which will activate the humbucker, which you can switch on and off. That's as far as I got. You could do wiring where it came out as stereo or mono, one jack through, and have a splitter switch or whatever, or you could add a tone into this. This is direct volume to the humbucker, because that's the way I wanted to do it. It's based on the Billy Sheehan, the wife I think he calls it. His had a tone pot and a volume to the humbucker. I wanted it so it would be a bass, it would be a pbass, but you could run through another amp if you want. So what I'll do is I'll just give you a wee demo of it. I should have kind of hooked this up before I started, but there you go. So through the laney, we'll put the humbucker through the laney. So if you want to, the humbucker jack is the black one, and then the silver one is just your standard pbass humbucker, pbass pickup. Turn the amps on, so the pbass is running through the Behringer, the humbucker is running through the laney. So these are a wee demo of this. So the new, it's a motorbike going by, that's not the amp, by the way. So pbass pickup, tone all the way on. No tone. You can switch it off. So then bring back in the pbass if you wanted to. I built it as a novelty because I just wanted to try it, but I'm trying to thin down the guitars that I've got that I don't play, so this is one of them. I did originally have this neck on my Aria Pro 2 Madax, but I've swapped it back over because I want to keep the Madax as it is. I want to put that back to full original. That's that box just now, so this is, it's not going to be, it's set up playable setup. The strings are slightly a bit higher than what I would. I think it might need another shim. But it's going to be as is. I could do the shim, but I'm just going to leave it just now. Whoever buys it can do whatever they want. It's selling as a project, but a playable project. So it'll come with another scratch plate that's not got the humbucker cut out. Just because I've got it light, I've got about 12 scratch plates there I need to try and get rid of. If whoever buys it, if they want another scratch, a different colour scratch plate, they can have a white one. I think I've got a white one that'll fit this. I've got a few other scratch plates if you want a different colour scratch plate, whoever buys it. Obviously if you do change the scratch plate, you're going to have to drill the hole. You don't have to drill, because the base of this would be normally where the jack would be, and then your volume and tone, I've moved it about and put the jack out of here. Yeah, it's road worn. It's not going to be a brand new guitar. It does play as is. The action, for me, the action's just a wee bit, just a small bit too high. With a shim, another shim in there, and it would be ideal. I might do it before I put it up for sale. I don't know. I'll see. I can give you the material to do it. All you do is pop the screw off, take the neck off, put another bit in, and then put the neck back on, and it'll push the neck that way to get more adjustment on here. As I said, it will be getting sold as a project, but a playable project. So it's going up for 150 on nearest offer. That's what it's gone up for. Obviously closer to the 150 preferably. I'm not going to go too low though. Not too much lower than the 150, because the machine heads are pretty much brand new and the work I've put in the pickup and stuff in it. But it is a playable working project. Take it apart, spray the body, do what you want me, or keep it as it is. It actually looks pretty cool road worn like this. So yeah, that's it. That's just going up for sale. As I said, I've not got the original machine heads because these are obviously been drilled out. You can take this off and it will say Squire underneath it. But if you do dismantle it, you'll see that the body does match the neck. It is stamped from the factory. If I can find the back plate, whoever buys it can have the back plate. I'll try and look it out. There's another scratch plate going with it. If you want an extra scratch plate with it, obviously I'm not going to give you, I'll give you one scratch plate for free. If you want, there's a funky looking one there, that's definitely would be adding price. Yeah, so this is up for sale. 150 or nearest offer. So it's a nice sounding bass, especially when you can either keep it bog standard as a P-bass or add this in if you want with my other amp with effects. That's the kind of thing I was going for, that you could have your basic P-bass come through, then you could put effects through the humbucker and add that in a wee bit at a time or whatever you want to do. So there we go, wee bit of rambling there. So there you go. Billy Sheehan inspired P-bass for sale, £150 nearest offer. It'll be up tonight. Righty, carry on.